You know the type of guy that was a jock in high school but ended up becoming a huge nerd? You know, someone that's not afraid to make a fool of themselves on the internet. And someone that likes to shoot Polaroid a little too much. Did I say huge nerd? You know, just an ordinary, everyday guy. Well, that's me. I'm just another Chris. What is going on, everybody? Welcome into another live stream. Yes, it's 2 weeks in a row. I'm trying to make it weekly. But before we dive into the main topic of today, which is trying to fix the beast, aka, you know, the SLR 680, I want to remind you guys I'm doing my very first ever photo contest over on Discord. Just join it free and give them prizes away. And the instructions are in the description, but the way it works is pretty simple. Join a Discord, join the server, you know, basically, and then submit up to 4 photos of your choosing to the server dedicated to submissions. It's right in there, and then I'm going to pick my favorite 10 photos, and then I'm going to let people vote on it on my Instagram page, and I'll pick a winner. I'll probably pick the winner live. It's going to be voted on you guys, not me. I'm just picking my favorite 10. So there you go. That's how it goes. It's going to be super awesome. And I'm going to start picking winners next week. Monday. What is today? Thursday? Monday. I'm going to pick the first 10 photos, and then I'll let you guys vote. So whatever day, what day is that? I don't remember. It's Monday. It shows Monday the 7th. March 7th is the deadline to get your stuff in. So midnight on Sunday. Get your photos in and submitted. Can't wait. There's already been some awesome photos sent in. It's so cool. So freaking cool. What's up, people? We got some cool people in the house. What's going on? Yo, yo, yo. We got, what was that, Laura? We got, I'm going to butcher that name. Rafi? Hopefully I said that right. Welcome in. So yeah, today, hopefully this will be a simple repair. That is one of my bigger questions that I get asked here during my shows, and also during my videos. People leave comments like, hey, or on Instagram. A lot of people message me this very problem on Instagram, and I'm having the same problem with my camera currently with the 680. It's been out of commission for a while now, and I've been waiting to do either a video or a live stream about trying to fix it, and that is, it won't close. Okay? Won't go any further. You'll probably have the same thing happen to you, and what that issue is the mirror is stuck up and won't go down any farther. Mostly what causes that is a dead battery. Well, there's no film packs in here, as you can see. I'll go over the top shelf. There we go. There we go. Nothing in there. And so to, get that fixed, or what causes that is either a bad connection from the battery terminals to the contacts in the camera, that's pretty much the problem. So if I put this in, it doesn't read it at all. So, well, I haven't used this in like a month. Watch, it works. Yeah, it doesn't work. Normally it would eject the dark side, right? As you guys know, when you go and shoot your photos. But it's not making a connection to the battery terminal. So when I pull it out, put it back in, it's not working. So to fix that, there are a few ways to go about it. Or excuse me, let me back up a little bit. What causes it is corrosion on the battery terminals in the camera. I've heard a couple different ways you can fix it, and it's pretty simple. You don't even have to take your camera apart to do it. But you do need some of these. I left links in the description for the stuff I'm using. Just need some long Q-tips. You stick it in there and you clean the terminals. And there's two types of liquids that I've heard that works. And I'm going to try both of them and see what happens. Because I've actually never done this before because my cameras have never had this problem. So we're going to learn together a little bit. What is going on? I guess I did not say their name right, so I apologize. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's going on? I got some stuck in my throat. It's been a busy week already. I don't normally drink soda, but when I do, I drink Dr. Pepper. Not a sponsor. You could be though. Dr. Pepper, get on that. Maybe I shouldn't because, I don't really drink soda that much. Anyway, I digress. So, the two liquids of choice is isopropyl alcohol, but I've heard this works better, vinegar. And you just take it and you just pour it right in the camera. I'm just kidding, you don't do that. But what you do is you get the Q-tips, wet, and you stick them in there and you just kind of rub on the battery terminal. And let's see what we can do today or together. If you guys have any questions throughout the process unrelated to this, feel free to shout them out. Let's chat, let's hang out, because hopefully this will be a fast fix. I'm hoping. I hope. Because I miss using this camera. This camera's been through a lot. As you guys know, I picked this thing up for $20 a couple years ago. And it's showing its age. I do want to get it repaired. It's got some problems. And now I can't even use it because the battery terminal is stuck. So let's get going. So, where the battery terminals are is probably the question you're asking yourself right now. So, right back inside there. I'm trying to get light in there. It's really hard. But right there. That's one. Right there. And then the other one is right over there. Whoop. Right there. And in theory, you just take a Q-tip and go in there and wipe it down. And hopefully that will fix the problem. Let's try it out, shall we? Let's give it a shot. What do you think of the maximum someone should pay for an SLR 680? Well, that's a great question. And I would say whatever you're willing to pay. Those questions are always interesting to me because I come from a long line, as you guys probably know. I've talked about it over the, my time here on this channel. I have a long line of buy, sell, trading, experience. And a lot of times people ask me what's the maximum I should pay for something. I mean, you don't want to get ripped off, right? But it's whatever it's worth to you. If you're willing to spend $1,000 on something that's going to bring you just immense happiness and joy, so be it. Who cares what other people think of what you're paying for it? Maybe you could buy it for cheaper, but maybe you gotta wait longer, right? It's whatever you want, whatever you feel like paying. But typically, if you are to sell one of these, if you were to sell one, realistically, what you could get for one is in good, mint condition, not a scuff, not a scratch. The housing itself, this, whoop, wrong button. This thing, not cracked, mine's separated a little bit. I have some tape holding it together. Mine's missing a pin and it's got a freaking paper clip holding it together. No issues whatsoever. I have seen them go for $800 to $1,000 in absolute brand new mint condition with a box and everything. But realistically, for a used one in still good condition, you could probably sell one for about, on the low end, $350, as high as $500. You know, somewhere in that range. Hopefully that answers that question. I had a small heart attack when you said just pull it right into the camera. Yeah, got him. All right, let's do this. Enough stalling. All right, here we go. I'm going to try and do this enough to where, or I'm going to try and get an angle to where you can see what's going on. But we'll see. I'm going to start with the vinegar because I've heard this works good at breaking down the corrosion on copper, because that's what's in here. Those are the copper contacts that make contact with the battery of your pack. If you don't know, as you slide this into the camera, there's two prongs that slide up against the pack and go shink and lock them, not lock, but press into those two batteries, which makes a connection and powers the camera. Those are what we're going to clean today. Yeah, I don't know, maybe four. Maybe four. What is the best single trade you've ever done? Just in general or for cameras? Because, I mean, I owned a retail shop, so it was like toys and collectibles. So pretty much everything that you see back here, like, it came into my store at one point or another. Except for Raphael over here. I bought him not too long ago. Last summer, maybe? I think it was. Or I've made. So, like, that and wait, what's backwards? That I 3D printed and made all those stuff. That is a kit that I put together. So like a lot of stuff had come in my store and did some crazy trades for it. I think one of the most expensive things I was able to work out was a $20,000 like collection of die-cast cars. That was like one of my first big deals. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to start with the vinegar. Dip her on in. Get a good amount in there. Look at that. Ooh. Alright. I've heard if you drink this, like just like an ounce of this or something like that a day, like it's like super healthy. Especially the apple cider vinegar. But man, vinegar is, as you probably know, helps with something. I can't remember what it was. And I should probably try it because I have a lot of digestive problems. Okay, here we go. I gotta try and finagle this to where you guys can see what's going on, as well as me and myself. Alrighty, here we go. But keep your questions coming. I'm just gonna pause that for a second. Alright, I don't know if I can actually get to where you can see it and me do it at the same time, because I can barely see what's going on. Let me get a light. I need a light. Where's my light? Oh, there it is. Hold on, I gotta grab my flashlight. It's over there. Another use for these. I love these. If you guys need some cool lights for photography, amazing. Or video, amazing. I did a video a couple years ago actually on this light. It's RGB. Super cool. Here we go. It looks super bright on the camera, but it's not too bright here. Ah, there we go. I can see it so good. Yeah, they look worn. Let's find out what happens. Probably don't want to get too much. I also have, or like too much liquid. I have these Kim wipes. They're like lab technician wipes. I got these when we used to work in a fuel lab. I used to be a chemist, believe it or not, years ago. I got those when I worked there. But these are super cool. They're good for sensitive materials like camera lenses and other optics. I'll have to link in the description for those too. And they're not even expensive. You get 280 wipes, and they're like $10. Yeah, it's working, I think. It looks cleaner. There is some stuff on there. If this doesn't work, I have some rubbing alcohol. But I think this might work. I get this question all the time. A lot of you guys messaged me on Instagram about it, which is great. If you have questions about stuff, feel free. I'm not a camera repair person. I don't know too much about the camera repair stuff, but this is a super simple thing to do for yourself for repairs. And one of the most common things for these cameras are because they're so old, they build up corrosion on those copper contacts, and sometimes the battery doesn't make the connection, and so when you put the battery in, it'll start to activate and then stop, but that mirror goes up and it won't go down, and then you can't close the camera. So if you clean these bad boys and gals, it should work. I mean, there's a lot of gunk on there, so hopefully that'll do it. Check this out. See that? Look at all that dirt that got in the way, in theory. So, moment of truth. I'm going to let that actually air out a little bit. Let it dry. For just a second. There you go. You can see. Actually, there they are. Wow, the mirror. So, the contacts are right there and there. But that's the mirror itself bouncing back. But anyway. So, what we got up in here, some questions while that dries. Before I stick in the, this, I don't want to fry anything up. Where are we at here? Where are we at? What's the, okay, thoughts? There we go. Thoughts on the Polaroid 600 SE. Special Edition 600. Which one is that one? Are you talking, I know that one. There's so many Polaroid cameras. I think I know which one you're talking about. Now I'm blanking it. Describe it to me, or I'll look it up in a second. I think I know which one it is. There's so many variations. What are your thoughts on the Polaroid Impulse AF? I have one, but unfortunately, it's got issues with the flash, so I haven't been able to use it. The flash works sometimes. I could probably shoot it outdoors and be fine. I'm afraid to shoot indoors because, it'll be too dark. Because that will meter for a flash. And if the flash doesn't go off, then that picture's gonna be like pitch black. So outside in the summertime is when I was gonna actually test it out and see how it works. And I planned on doing a video because I have the blue one, which is one of the more rarer ones. It's not the rarest, it's one of them, which is pretty cool. Healthy but will kill your teeth. What if you drank it through a straw, avoiding the teeth altogether? Mostly. Pretty much. I wonder if that worked. Oh, there it is. Every time. Every time. Wait, hang on. I'll get back to that in comment. What contact cleaner work as well? Yeah. I just don't have any. I figured I was going for household stuff. Like vinegar, and I heard this works so good. I should probably close this. Or put the lid on it so I don't spill it. Yeah, contact cleaner would work great. Oh, that's how I know it. Okay, man, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yes, there it is. Boom. Use a straw. Use a straw. Boom, 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 boom. You can water and honey to dilute and make it taste a bit. Oh, you're talking about the vinegar. Yeah, I've heard good things. I should probably check it out. But here you go. What's up, Rico? Every time I pull one out for the show, just in case you pop in, and you're not here, and then I put it away, and now you're here and it's gone. I have one that's over there. It's just not on the set. Did I put it back on the set just in case? Nope. I did not. But I got one. It's around here, I promise. But the goose. Yes, that's what the 600 SE. That's how I remember it. I only know it as the goose. But I would love to have one of those because I have a bunch of pack film laying around and I want to shoot it on that. I have a Polaroid 250, 350, 250. 250. That's what I've been using, or shot that one video of pack film on, and I've got a bunch more, and somebody was so awesome and sent me a pack to use. It's been sitting on their shelf, not cold stored or anything, so who knows what's going to happen. I do plan on making a video on that, but I kind of want to use some other cameras as well when I do those videos, because once I shoot that stuff, that's it, it's gone forever, and I won't be getting any more. So I would love to get the 600, but it's hard to justify to buy that thing because I'll only be able to shoot a few packs through it. So it's a bummer. Where are some of your favorite places to shoot photos around Vancouver / Portland? My favorite ones, I like to go down to maybe you're local, and maybe we'll bump into you, I guess. But downtown Vancouver, I like to shoot a lot of videos down there. There's a lot of neat opportunities for photos as well as video. It is kind of rough though because it's near a flight path. The airport's right there, so sometimes shooting videos is hard because it's so loud. But downtown by the waterfront's usually pretty sweet. I haven't done downtown Portland yet for instant photography. Years ago, I did some just digital like walk-arounds and shot some stuff, which is super cool. And some of those are in my book, link in the description. I haven't gone down there just yet for instant photos, but there are plans for it with my friend Caleb and his girlfriend Alex. We've talked about going down there and doing some photos soon, and I will do a video on that. So there you go. The goose. Yes, I know. I feel like an idiot. I'm like, why? I know that. I know that's the SC. I'm like, why do I know that? It's the goose. There is also another method by removing the black plastic on the side where the yellow film door latches when you roll yours back and not a counterclockwise until it cracks. Oh, you're talking about in here? Oh, yeah, because you can pull this off. But you don't really need to pull that off to get to the contacts, unless I'm misunderstanding your what you're describing. But pause questions, moment of truth. Hopefully it is dry. I'm gonna grab another one of these and just kind of, with a dry one, dry it off real quick. A little extra, just in case. Hopefully this fixes it. More gunk did come off. Maybe I do need to do another round of it. Oh, here it is. Moment of truth. I think I might need to go another round because even with that dry swab, I got some gunk off of it. So let's try some rubbing alcohol in addition to the vinegar. Hopefully it doesn't cause some sort of chemical reaction and explode. I'm kidding. I am kidding. Keep these questions coming. They're amazing. Oh, you love your Impulse AF. Was able to get it in green for 20 bucks. That's crazy. I got the blue one. The green one's fantastic. I would love to get a green one. Or the, yeah. But, and the yellow one. But, I got the blue one technically for free. But it doesn't work. I got it. It was $60 on a Facebook Marketplace deal. Bought it. They said it worked just fine. It doesn't. I was like, yo, it doesn't work. And they're like, too bad. I'm like, well, that's not cool. And then I'm like, is there anything you can do? And I explained who I was. I knew what I was talking about, and laid it all out of like the reasons why it doesn't work. And they're like, sorry, pal. I'm like, what? And so I filed a claim on Facebook, and Facebook was just like, boom, here's your money back. No questions asked. Probably because they did not be cooperative. But it doesn't work properly. So I was going to send it in to be fixed to like retrospect, but it's just a flat fee. I have a feeling it's simple to fix. So if you ever sent anything into retrospect, I haven't. I wanted to do a video on them to see the process and show off like their work and how the process, like I said, how it goes. But they were not willing to even answer an email about doing any sort of collaboration or whatever. And I didn't even necessarily say, to do it for free, maybe like a discount or something. And then I'll do a video about it, and they can get some more exposure. So I get questions all the time about repairs. And so yeah, they didn't even take the time to respond. Most companies in this industry tend to at least respond and tell me no. Like Mint tells me no. Nas Cameron, yeah, they told me no. But yeah, Retrospect did not. And in fact, after I sent that email, I got an email from their sales department telling me hey, we have a new camera coming out. We like your channel. We would love for you to check it out. Here's a link to go purchase it. And that's it. Not just they wanted me to pay for the camera and do the review for free. I'm like, what? That's weird. I thought that was weird. All right. Because I mean, I've been around on the YouTubes for quite a while now. Probably 10 years. I mean, I've had this channel since 2008, but I didn't really start uploading until 2010 maybe. but I've been a part of other YouTube channels for many, many years. Some with, over 100,000 subscribers. Right now, I'm part of one that has this live streaming pros. We do a lot of live streaming, education, and studio builds, stuff like that. And so I've worked with a lot of companies, sponsorships and reviews and things like that. And it's very unheard of for a company to be like, yo, go buy our stuff and make a video, but we're not going to pay you or anything. So we'll let that dry for a second. Get back to some of these amazing comments. Oh no, wrong button. What's happening? That's a Strawman argument. Fantastic. Advanced method. Polaroid versus Instax. That video is coming. That is probably the #1 question I get asked all the time. Which one's better? It's apples and oranges, man and lady. It's like, I tell people to go to Instax if you're just starting. It's like, it's hard to tell which one's better. They're so different. So there's a lot of variations. But I do plan on the video to address this stuff and try to do my best to compare and types of things. It's just preference. There's so many variations. It physically moves the mirror down. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I might have to do that, because if I can't get this fixed myself, I will have to send it in, and that will definitely be helpful for shipping, because that is a camera worth fixing. You know what I'm saying? We should start a Batman jar. Every time you say it, just drop a Batman in there. I have some off camera. I'm looking right at him, but I got some stuff blocking him. I used to collect all the Batman Lego minifigures, and I have them on this thing. It's pretty sweet. If you're interested, I can pull it out. It's not too bad. It's just I have a King Kong deluxe chess set blocking it by Weta. It's in a giant box. I've been cleaning stuff out of my house because I have a juicy surprise for you guys. A surprise announcement that I'll share with you guys in just a second. It's still preliminary, but it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. Be careful, it's delicate. Now I'm always delicate, but or careful. For the pack film video, you should always get yes, that is on my brain, but still, like, one of those cameras, hundreds and hundreds of dollars for one of those, because you have to get a lens. I mean, I do shoot 120 film, medium format, and some 35, so I could still potentially justify that camera. It's on my radar. Even the pack film, like the video itself, it did okay, and I liked that video. It's fun. I had a great time shooting that video and making it, putting it together, but it didn't do very well in comparison to like my other stuff. And now, as the channel's growing, which also we hit 6,000 subscribers today, but as the channel grows, I have to start thinking of it as a little bit more of a revenue source if I want to take this seriously and do it a little bit more full time. So I have to look at, gotta start looking at the numbers, see what works well and does well. But with that said, I do have a video coming this weekend. It's done, uploaded. I still have to make a thumbnail, but it's the opposite of what I just said. It's for me, and I want to share some fun stuff. It's a spoiler alert. It's about my vinyl habit, my vinyl music habit. So I share a cool story about that and everything. So I'm still going to do that stuff, but if I want to start taking things a little more seriously, I have to look at analytics a little bit. But doesn't mean I won't do it. Have you noticed a bump of numbers in your Discord? I tried to activate it and it's a pretty cool place. Thanks. Yes. Yeah, it blew up after last live stream. A lot of you guys joined over there and started, joining the community, chatting. So cool. I've never been like a Discord user myself, so when I created that, I'm like, I have to try and be like, okay, I need to be in there chatting with you guys. I have a great time. I've never been one to be a part of other like digital communities. I'm more of an in-person person. So bear with me as I try to navigate that, because I know a lot of you guys start like not name dropping, but like tell me how, like, oh, you should be doing this or this or that. I'm like, I have no idea what that is. So I have to like go research it and figure out like how to use Discord even, to be honest. But it's been super fun and I've been enjoying it. No yellow film latch from where you open the door. Yeah. I picked up on what you were saying. What got you into film photography / Polaroid film? Great question. And I talk about that in one of my books, actually. My first book I released last year. And what got me probably into photography and like this sort of thing was actually I didn't really necessarily know it until when I was older. But my grandfather, he fought in World War II, and he took some photos while he was there. And he took a picture. I have it right here. It's on my back set. And after this, I'm going to put the thingy back in the thingy, and hopefully it works. We'll see. Here we go. It's right here. He took this photo after we dropped the bombs on Japan. Like he said, this was like one of his first, or like one of the largest buildings left standing that he could find. And I remember thinking it was like so cool. I didn't realize like later down the road, I'm like, yeah, this right here actually what kind of like sparked my interest in photography and storytelling, because this was a story right here, just one photograph, and he was telling me about it. And I started learning about the history of World War II and then him being there, and I want to do a little mini doc on him. Fortunately, he's passed away, but I got a fun thing I've been kind of working on the side for a while on that. But great question, and it kind of stems from that. But instant photography, I've always liked and always wanted to do, and never did it. And I did a video back in like 2018. I was giving away Polaroid photos. At the time, I didn't know the difference really. I was like, all instant photography is Polaroid, right? But it was a Polaroid a month. I'd send you guys a Polaroid a month for my Patreon page. So I did a video on an Instax mini camera, and it did so well in comparison to all my other videos. And I was like, man, I really like shooting this stuff, and I was shooting tons and tons of it, but I really wasn't sharing about it. And then it wasn't until 2020 I was like, son of a gun, I'm just gonna dive into this because I enjoy it, and it's super, super good. And then it just went from there. When I tend to dive into something, I go a little crazy, and I go a little nuts. All right, let's hopefully see if this works. If this doesn't work, I wonder if something else is wrong with this. Maybe a broken connector in there. I don't know, or I just not scrubbing hard enough. Maybe I have to get like a little wire brush in there. Bummer. But let me try it again. Let me get some more vinegar in there. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Every time I go in there, like more black little soot keeps coming off of it. So maybe I just need to keep going. Went to high school in Vancouver. Fantastic. I did too. Obviously. I've had good luck in Old Town PDA. Yeah, that's all. That's where I was going to check it out. And there's a lot of beautiful theaters. Record stores, murals on the east side of the river. Exactly. There's some spots that I've got in mind, and then there's some cool neon signs that I want to grab, and some motel signs down in not downtown Portland, but like, where is that? Where was that? East side? I can't remember where. I was driving by, but it was on the other side of the road, and the Max was in between me, and I couldn't get over. I was like, "That's a cool sign! It's huge!" No, I haven't been back. But my friend. Caleb and his girlfriend Alex, they went and got photos of it, so I was super jealous. A comparison between Mamiya Universal and the Goose would be lit. That would be, yeah. You know how expensive that video would be? Because I had to get those. Because what? The Goose goes for $500, $600, something like that. And then a Mamiya is what, $350? We're not even talking film yet. Or lenses for those things. So, yeah, that's good. That'd be an expensive video. One day. Maybe one day I can make it happen. But that's a lot of times, a lot of things that people don't think about when you think about a channel, YouTube channel. It's expensive. However, doing a film channel and an instant photography film channel, mind you, it's very expensive to produce videos because you have to shoot like multiple packs of film. So each video of like a review, especially when I do like when I did the Polaroid Now Plus video, I easily sunk in $300 in just film to do that video, to give you guys all of like the the nitty gritty details as I possibly could in all the situations. So yeah. That's a lot of times when people say, "Hey, go subscribe to the Patreon page." It's literally just funding the stuff that goes back to you. It's not like we're like specifically me. I'm not like making a living just to go buy other stuff. Like it literally goes right back into the channel itself to make stuff for you guys. So yeah, I'd love to do that video though. One day. Maybe one day. I still need to get myself an RF70 and do that video. Oh, I want one of those so bad. And that thing is about the same price as both of those cameras combined. Send it to Brooklyn Film Camera. We can take care of you. Oh, you in Brooklyn? You work for Brooklyn Film Camera? That'd be fantastic. I would love to work with you guys. But yeah, I gotta get this, at least the mirror down. It needs work. The casing is partly separated, but it doesn't look cracked. But the camera works great. I love this thing. And I've almost poked my out like 100 times with this thing because it has the paper clip as the pin. But I kind of like it. It's unique to itself. All right, let me try some more vinegar and see what happens. I might need to get like I don't think I have it though. A little like wire brush and like scrape the contacts. I think that might work better. But let's see what happens. Let's see if I can actually get a shot for you guys to see what's going on. I wonder if I can angle it. See, their contacts are getting cleaner. I can see it right there. Okay. There we go. Now you can kind of see what I'm doing. Right. Wait. Oh, shoot. Did I do it wrong? What's going on? Yeah, I was looking at the mirror. Never mind. I almost wiped the mirror down. Man, I can't see anything. It's hard to do when you're trying to be on camera. Okay, here we go. Light. But I actually have a couple trips coming up for work. I was going to Texas, but I don't know if that's happening anymore. Was building a production studio there, but it looks like I might be going to Ohio for a studio build. So Dave, Nop Top, if you're watching, if you don't watch live, you tend to watch the replay. I haven't even told you yet. I'm not sure what part of Ohio it is, but if I go, I might stay an extra day and just hang out with you if you want to, because I know you are there. I know you guys cannot see this. I'm so sorry. Oh, let's do this. I wanted to go, so speaking of Brooklyn Film Camera, I was in Brooklyn in 2020. I didn't know they existed. Actually, technically I didn't make it to Brooklyn to Brooklyn. I made it halfway across the Brooklyn Bridge and then turned back. I was with a friend. We only wanted to go like, let's go on the bridge and then walk back. I walked like 16 miles that day, and I had these giant blisters to where I physically could not walk anymore. Don't wear Chucks and walk New York City. That was the worst mistake of my life. That one's pretty clean. Alright, I'll let that dry. I was really hoping this was going to be a simple fix, but it's not looking like it. Well, what duochrome do you think we will get this year, if we do? I hope for orange or red. Well, that would be fantastic, but I have a feeling we'll get pink, because they've already done pink before. They're kind of doing those, what they've done as far as the Impossible project. So I'm guessing it'll be pink, but I think orange or red would be so cool. And I did have, oh no, I cut it, dang it. I had done a fake duochrome red video. It was part of my hacks segment. It was in my, what was that video called? It was 3 hacks for Polaroid cameras. It was part of my Halloween special. And there was another one I did in there where I did like a fake duochrome red. It worked pretty good. But I think it would look sweet if we had that. But I have a feeling it'll be pink. And speaking of duochrome, I need to get some more blue. I love that. Polaroid for black and white insects for color. That's not so bad. That's actually a good combo. That's a good combo. Is there a way to jump into the video? I can show you the method I am talking about. Nah, unfortunately, I'm not quite set up. I mean, I could have. So yes, I can send you a link, but I don't have it set up, so it'll take a little. No, it'll take like probably 5-10 minutes to get that sent over to bring you in, and then yeah, so probably not in this one. I appreciate that though, but message me on Instagram. That'd be fantastic. I appreciate that. Have you heard of the Newland camera project? Yes, I have. And I'm pretty excited. I'm following that, and hopefully something comes of it. I used to see daily posts by them, but then it's starting to get sporadic. So hopefully that project still continues. I'm very interested and would love to try that out. So when you mean the 6,000? We hit 6,000. Thank you. If you ever come down to Florida, you can borrow mine. Oh, which one? Which one you got? The Mamiya or the Goose? Which one? I've never been to Florida, to be honest. I haven't made it there. I've been all over the place, but I haven't been there. If I don't have a flash bar for my SX70, am I limited to just shooting outdoors on perfectly lit days? Because I've gone through 2 packs and haven't gotten the hang of the light sensor. No, you're fine. No, you're off topic. If you don't have one, yeah, pretty much. Or try to use like flashlights or something, and put on a tripod indoors. Otherwise, yeah, you have to be outside. If you don't have a converted SX70 camera. I have... This one isn't converted yet. I probably will, but I'm going to hold off until I do a SX70 versus 600. That's a big topic on this channel. A lot of conspiracies out there. If you guys remember that. So I plan to put it to the test. And so I'm going to wait to convert that, but that will be converted at some point. I like SX70 film, but it's not for me. It's just not for me, for my style of shooting. Tape some sandpaper. That was my other idea, actually, if I didn't have it. Because I got the stick, because I don't think I have a wire brush. But I think those are just corroded enough to where it won't work. Yes, I work in the camera intake department. That's awesome. Yeah, I want to go there. Check you guys out. I was supposed to go back to New York, or not New York, New Jersey, last February, but it didn't happen. And then if I was supposed to go back, I was going to go back into New York City and check out your store and Lomography, because Lomography was actually a sponsor, not a paid sponsor, but they sent me some stuff to review, and I wanted to check them out too. And they're in Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere in Manhattan. Try a nail filer. I have. That's a good idea. I don't have one, but I do have a file, but I don't think it's long enough. I'm gonna let this dry and see what happens. You started cleaning the mirror. I almost did. It was like right on the edge. I'm like, wait a minute. I forgot I was looking at the mirror, trying to show you guys what I was doing. I need it. Yeah. I almost did. What's the problem, Chris? I just tuned in. I refurbish SX70 cameras regularly, and I can help you. Probably help you. Yeah, thank you guys so much. No, I've just got the mirror issue where I think it's my battery contacts are corroded, and so I'm just trying to wipe them down and see if it'll work. So far, no luck. Let's see what happens. I just did a wipe and let it dry. Nothing. I'm hoping that's the issue, or something else is wrong with it. I don't know. Maybe they're not. You know what? Maybe. Let me try something else. Maybe. This might just be crazy enough. Maybe they're not making contact at all. You know? Son of a gun. Oh, shoot. Too far. Whoops. Oh, no. There we go. Nope, nope. Oh. I might have just messed this up even worse. I said I might do that. Alright, let me get a light in there. I thought maybe the contact itself wasn't bent. Like, it wasn't making contact at all. So I bent it a little bit, but I went a little too far. And now it's caught. And these sticks aren't strong enough for me to push it back down. Yeah, I'm not a camera repair guy, as you guys know. I was not trying to be an expert. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, what do I need? Oh, I've got a razor blade. That might be strong enough. Nope, not strong enough. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Fixed it. Well, my mess up. Oh, maybe it's that. Alright, now I'm just trying stuff. Okay, here we go. That's a lot of gunk. Alright, let's try this. Yep. Well, gonna have to send it off. I might be going down to Polacon. And I think some people doing repairs there. I think Brooklyn, right? Aren't you guys gonna be there? Brooklyn Film Camera. I don't know if you guys are doing repairs. Here's something I told after running 4 packs of the ISO chain since the 70s, since the darker news camera. Yes. I honestly don't shoot enough SX70 film to be an expert on exposure of that stuff. I just know I don't see much of a difference. Okay. Come on now, baby. I can close it. I have no idea. Maybe I was onto something. Maybe I just need to wipe it down a little bit more. Alright. 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 We're onto something. Give her a little rub. Come on now. Come on now. Nope. I can still close it though. Well, hey. At least it closes, right? I think I just need to rub it down a little bit more in there. Because every time I rub it, I'm getting way more gunk. So, I just gotta work a little harder. Yeah, do it. Image red and red on Halloween. Exactly. Sweet. Get your blue soon because they took blue and yellow off the site. Oh yeah, the three combo. Yeah, I know, and I keep meaning to. I'm a Polaroid man, sir. Yeah. Are you sending it to Brooklyn to convert it? You're gonna convert your SK7 yourself. Oh, I am not doing it myself. You just saw that. There's no way I could do that myself. No way. I'm not brave enough. I know it's just like a capacitor, right? No, I'm not brave enough. Make sure the pack has. Oh yeah, that's still a good pack. As you guys just heard. There was a spring in the back that sometimes gets bent out, causing the connection between the pack and film not possible. Yeah, see, that's what the last thing that when I was like, oh, and I wiped something down, then it started working. I think I just need to wipe that other prong down or that other thing. There was a lot of gunk on it. In my experience, it's not the battery contacts, but the switch that gets closed when you close the door. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what we're just talking about. Well, that was fun, but I'm going to sleep now. It is, I don't know what time that means. 0:50? What's 0:50? Is that like 1 a.m.? 12:30? Is it 12:30 a.m.? Is that what that means? I think we've had this conversation last time. But hey, sleep good. I was going to suggest the same thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have no experience, honestly. I thought it was just going to be something simple. I'm like, hey, at least I told you I wasn't no expert. It's not common to have dirt rust on the battery contacts, but the door switch is much more exposed to the elements than dirty, corroded, but easily. I'm gonna leave it open, and it'll probably just randomly work again. Right? Hilarious. Remove the chin. Push on the switch to see if anything happens. It's coming alive. It's coming alive. But I think the mirror just went up. It did. Just try to take a picture. What is going on? Works. You got problems, buddy, but I still love you. I still love you. If that fails, I would clean the switch that closes when you open the camera, located on the left rear back of the bellows. Oh yeah, you're talking about back here? Right here? Right here? The actual switch itself, right here? Like right in there? Oh, wait, I'm off camera, sorry. Like in here? Yeah, I've never repaired one of these. Never have I ever repaired a Polaroid camera. I'm happy I stayed a few seconds longer. Woo! I know it does work. I'm close. I'm close. That's 50 past midnight. So 12:30. Okay. Oh wait, 50 minutes past. So it's not half. I was thinking like if it's like a 0.5 situation. So it's like almost 1 a.m. So I was okay. 1 a.m. Boom. Okay. 1 a.m. Fantastic. But yeah, so I might be going to PolaCon. That's still being determined. I'm hoping I can pull it off. I should have known last Friday. But, and then I should have known by Monday, but it's not working. I might have a sponsor that's going to send me there, but they're dragging their feet. So if I can't get the sponsor, I don't know how I'm going to pull it off with work and funds and things like that. So I'm still trying to make it happen. Because I've got some great content for that I'm be giving away a lot of stuff while I'm there. But hopefully I'll know soon, because that's coming up. That's only like a week and a half away or so. But yeah, what I might do, I'm still debating it, because like I said, I want to do the comparison video between SX70 and 600 film. I was going to wait to do this one, but there was somebody there that was going to do conversions for like, what, 30 bucks? Something like that. Some crazy thing like that. So I'm like, well, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll get this one and then just buy another camera later that's a stock SX70 camera. Because this takes beautiful pictures. This thing was like brand new when I got it. It would not been touched. It is crystal clear, sharp lens. It's amazing. But it's SX70, slow shutter. I don't like that. So that's just my preference. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. They like they say the colors, they're different and it's more vibrant. But I bet I have an idea for the video in comparison. I guarantee I can get the same shots with a 600 versus the 670. But I'm going to do them side by side. I'm not going to do different scenarios. I'm going to do SX70, 600 camera, side by side, same picture, basically. And I bet I can get them to look exactly the same. But who knows? We are going to test it out and see if those, rumors are true. Brooklyn camera will be at PolaCon. I know, I did see that. There's a lot of people going to PolaCon, and I'm like, man, son of a gun, I need to go. And I'm trying to make it happen. I was originally planning to try and drive there, because I'm only about 9 hours, 9.5 hours north of San Francisco, or where it's going to be. But it's very expensive. I did a trip last year around this, January of last year. I drove down to San Diego. Yeah, San Diego. And yeah, it was thousands and thousands of dollars to do it. Obviously, San Francisco is not as far, but yeah, it was very expensive to do that. I wanted to go there, shoot a bunch of content, videos here for the channel, and do some promo work for the sponsor. They want to do it, but the timing wasn't right. They are thinking about, if this was in the summer. So I don't know when the PolaCon is in Texas, but I might be able to pull that one off if I can't go to this one in a couple weeks. Less than that. Week and a half or so. So hopefully I still can pull it. Oh, because I want to go so bad. Want to go. What else? Oh yeah, my teas. What I'm got in the works. I haven't been too public about it because I don't like saying like what ifs or possibilities, because then if it doesn't happen, then everyone's like, oh, don't believe me, type of thing. They won't believe me other things when it comes down the line. But this is looking pretty good. It's going to happen in the next probably few months or so. But it looks like the Just on the Chris headquarters, which is located underneath the Mall of America, is going to be expanding further into its own facility. I am working out, working something out with not partner, but I'll get into those details another time. But I'm looking at studio space. Right now I just shoot these videos in my house, in my spare bedroom. It's a big room. Like I've got I don't know. Have you guys seen my? I've not shown. Have I shown my studio in here? I don't think I have done it behind the scenes of the studio space. But I've got trussing in here, lights, cameras, all sorts of crazy stuff. Multiple set options that I shoot, as you guys have seen. Variations. I've got set there. Got this set. I've got the paper backdrop sets over there. I got my desk. I shoot videos over there too. I've maximized the space in here, but it's just I don't have enough room to do a lot of the other cool things I want to offer, like workshops and in-person meetups. I'm still very well known in the toy community, and I have a fun idea to host like toy swaps and toy meets and stuff, and live stream it and do like a variety show, stuff like that, and as well as camera meetups and stuff, like to host my own PolaCon, essentially. Not PolaCon, but like my own sort of, instant photography dealio. And I can't do that where I'm at now, So I have, been keeping my eye out for some spaces, and it looks like it's going to be happening. And I'm going to say my goal would be to be in a spot in 6 months or less. That's how quickly I believe I can do this. There's a lot of details to work out and iron out and stuff, but that's what I got going on. It's gonna be friggin' sweet. I can't wait. And yeah, because I want to get you guys, more part of what's going on too. Offer space if you guys want to use my studio, or even just come hang out and shoot stuff, whatever, learn, educate. If you want to get involved into the content creation world, because a lot of the studio space will be used for my own clients using, if they want to use the space to shoot videos or whatever, and then offer like one-on-one workshops and stuff, because I've got 10 years more, 15 years probably, of video productions and online content creation, as well as owning businesses. I owned a business for 5 years, started it from the ground up in my garage and got a brick and mortar shop, expanded it into to triple the size that it was when I started it, and then I sold it for a profit. So it's like, never really thought about it. It wasn't until a few weeks ago I was sitting and trying to figure out, like, I need to start doing something different. Not different, but I felt like I've been plateauing, and I need to take that next step. And I realized, like, I have done a lot of stuff, and I do know a lot of things I never really thought, gave any sort of thought before. So I'm like, I could do this. But that stuff, a lot of the workshops and all that stuff will come way later. I'll be focused on having the space and working with my main day job stuff, and then slowly implementing that, and then shooting content here and there. And so hopefully in the next few months, you'll start seeing actual, like, behind the scenes of some of the process, shooting instant photos in the new space. I think it'd be super fun. So come along the journey with me. I know I could do it because I've already done it before. With my retail shop, I know I kind of know how the ins and outs of retail property, but not commercial space. I've never done like a warehouse. That's kind of where I am. But we'll see. Hopefully, not hopefully. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. But yeah, so you guys, if you guys have any other questions, feel free, shout them out in the comments. But don't forget about the photo contest that's going on right now. The cutoff day is Monday, March 7th. And then I'll start posting my top 10 picks of the picks. And I will post them on my Instagram page, and then you guys vote on them. They'll be in my Instagram stories, so there'll be 24 hours of voting time per round. And so I'll pit two together, and then whoever likes that one goes to the next, like a bracket system. And then the final winner will be announced on the channel here. I'll probably do a live stream. Should I do a live stream, or should I just do a video? Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. That would be determined. It's my first one, so I'm kind of just like figuring out a little bit the best way to go about doing it. But if you guys just tuned in and don't know what's going on, the instructions on how to do it is down below. Just join the Discord and then post up to 4 photos, or just one, whatever you want to do, up to 4 of your any instant photography photos, Polaroid, Instax, all that stuff, and of whatever you want. Whatever it is, post it there, and then I will pick my 10 picks. Super simple. And be sure to follow the Instagram page too. That way you can be notified on that. And when you post them, tag or leave your tag for Instagram so I can tag you in it, so you get notified that you got picked, if in case you weren't paying attention to the stories. And that way I can know who, well, I'll know who wins because I'll contact you through Discord, and I'll pick probably 2 winners. I'll probably do a first and second place winners, and there'll be some various prizes I'll give away. Like something small, like a pack of film, and that to like the second place winner. The first place winner might get a pack of film and maybe one of my books, and maybe some merch. I don't know, something fun. And then after that, I want to maybe start doing these monthly, maybe every other month. We'll see. I'll be able to offer a lot more of this types of things when I have more space in the studio. But there you go. I would consider going to a PolaCon, but it seems like every one of those Polaroid meetups has been COVID super spreader events. Yeah, I would agree. But this one isn't like this convention. I've never been to one of these. It's mostly like walking about, and then you make pit stops along the way to like camera stores. And then San Francisco is requiring, or all the businesses that you go to for this event are requiring your vaccine cards to even go in. So that helps with some of that stuff. So there you go. I forgot to ask about, as general knowledge, are not safe for pics okay? I assume not, and don't want. Well, so that's a fair question. I would say as long as it's tasteful and artistic, you know, I'm not just gonna say no, but maybe throw out a warning ahead of time in case it's, you know, too graphic. Or maybe just, you know, maybe message me ahead of time, send it to me, maybe I'll approve it. I don't know, but I don't want to say no. As long as it's tasteful, not too crazy, I guess. I would say. Or maybe I'll do like an after dark contest, and like those are like that's the contest. That'd be interesting. Maybe that's asking for too. Maybe that's the whole other line I shouldn't go down. I don't know, but it could be fun. I don't want to just say no to that stuff because it's still art. I don't want to put too many restrictions on things. I tend to keep things at least PG and family friendly. If I do show it, something that is a little more risque, I probably will, you know, censor it a little bit. Fortunately, I know, because you'd have to do it if it's on Instagram or anywhere else. You'd have to. But there you go. Use your own judgment, but I'm not just gonna say no. Yeah. So. Yeah, that sounds like unsolicited dick pics. Yeah, well, it's not necessarily unsolicited if I'm just like, send it to me first. That's technically asking for it, right? But no, I don't want to just say no. But also I'm not saying yes either. Kind of a great thing to ask too, because this is perfect for me to learn. Because like I said earlier, I've never done a photo contest before. This is my first one. I'm trying it out. And I want to do more, but I don't necessarily know what I'm getting myself into also, you know, and so it'd be cool to know these types of things to keep in mind for when I do more. So there you go. Honestly, an After Dark theme sounds really dope. maybe I'll figure an idea out for that later down the road. It's not gonna be anytime soon. I'll keep it in the back of my brain because I think it would be kind of fun, but as well as, you know, I try to keep it family friendly around here best I can. But yeah, that does sound super interesting to me too. Oh, you're talking about the After Dark thing? Yeah, it does sound. It sounds interesting. I'll have to figure out a way to do it not safely, but well, yeah, safely obviously, but way to go about it, because you can't necessarily stream a lot of that stuff or show that sort of stuff on YouTube or Facebook. YouTube, you probably get away with a little bit more so than Instagram and Facebook and all that sort of stuff. So, because as long as it's more in the art sense, you can do it. But I probably would still have to censor a lot of stuff, like blur it out, and put a giant disclaimer at the beginning of the video saying, "Video is like super discretion advised" or whatever, like some warning of some kind. I'll figure it out down the road. That's too tasty. Yeah, this is not me saying please send me your dick pics. This isn't one of those cases. So don't do that. Maybe down the road we can figure something out, but definitely not that. Well, this stream's gone off the rails a little bit. Yeah, so the camera, it's promising. I'm gonna take one more crack at it. There's one area that I briefly wiped down and then it started working after I did that. So let me try one more thing before we wrap up. So I'm gonna use some vinegar. Yeah, JK, I know. All right. A small black bar. Yeah, black bar. And then, yeah, I don't know. Because if I host on my own website and stream there, because I kind of have an ability to do that. I have to build it out. But I could stream there and it'd just be like a members only thing. And I can mostly show what I want. Obviously, if it's illegal, I can't. But, you know. Who knows? It's all. I'll keep in the back of my mind as things go along. I got a lot of other bigger projects in the back of my head that I want to work on. All right, let's wipe this thing down. Let's get some gunk. Got some gunk. Oh, excuse me. That's why I don't really drink soda, man. It makes me so burpy. And it's, you know, extremely unhealthy. Wait till you see this weekend's video, though. I gotta make a thumbnail for it, too. But it is done. It's uploaded. A lot of gunkies. Okay. Alright. Let's see what happens. The whole, yeah, it's just a blur, or a black, just blacked out with the solid black bar. Members after dark. You have to be a member. You have to sign up to be a member. We'll see. Start my OnlyFans page. Just another OnlyFans. Don't take that. That's mine. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Alrighty, here we go. Alright. I think I fixed it, guys and gals. But, sorry, flash is charging. Oh, I got too excited too quickly. What's happening? Oh, man. Got carried away. It was so close. But I think, hey, I know where to clean it now. Oh, man. I was so excited. There's some dust in there. I was so excited. Man. Alright, let's try this again. I'm going to use alcohol this time so it evaporates a little faster. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not quite there yet. I'm close. I'm close. I am so close. But if you guys, I don't know how much you guys do with creators. I would love to work with you guys on some sort of project, even if it is like a repair thing or converting, I don't know, something. I would be open to that. So, over at the Brooklyn Film Camera, that would be pretty sweet. I'm going in blind. That's not smart. I should get light. Get some lights. Just be smart about it. What if that thing just gets stuck? That's pretty clean. I wonder if it's just jammed a little bit in the back. This is not long enough or sturdy enough. No, as I drop my light on the ground. I can't reach it. There we go. Alright. Let's see what I did. See if that did anything. Frickin' thingy. There he is. He heard us talking about him. Usually they won't snap when they're empty. Snap what? What do you mean snap? What are you talking about? Snap. Woo, I made it! Just got home from work. Fantastic. Welcome. This was working, and now it's not again. It was working. Come on. Give her a little bit of love. Just starts in there. What do you think of the Polaroid 610, 620? Which one's that? Which one's that? 610. She's got problems. It works sometimes. It works sometimes. But I bet if I pull it out and then put it back in, it won't work. Let's find out. There's something, a bad connection in there somehow? I don't know. But I can close it. I can close it now. And it doesn't close right either. So I have to like push on that and then it'll close. Because of this stupid the paper clip. Because it's missing a pin. It's missing a pin, so I got it this way, and someone stuck a paper clip in there. So it doesn't close just by pulling on it. I have to, like I said, push this, and then push the lens of the viewfinder in, then snap it closed. You want to load it with some test frames. It'll automatically stop taking photos when... No, it won't. Yeah, when you start taking photos, sure, you bet. But once you pull out, if it's empty, so if, like I was doing, I'm going to do it with this camera. Never mind, I don't have an extra pack on me. But if you take it in and out, it resets itself every single time. And then I can shoot 10 photos before it stops. Photo contest after midnight. We can all let it all. You start playing some like Eric Clapton. Technically, I could play if it was on my own website because I couldn't get flagged for the copyright. Try another battery pack? Yeah, I could. I don't have a handy one. I have a box of them, and I have a video coming. It's part of the video that I'm doing. If I can get down to Policon, these packs play a factor in that. But I mean, I keep every single one of them. I don't think I've ever thrown one away, to be honest. So I've got like a shoot ton of them. They're usually just handy, like they're just around. I have so many of them. But what I do have handy are this. This is what I got handy right here. I can swap out the battery itself. I'm gonna regret this, but let's do it anyway. I try to recycle as much of the Polaroid packs as I can, just because, you know, they are not very good for the environment. So I'm trying to find use cases for it, and I have a video coming for just that. Alright, new battery. Well, newish. It's been used before in the past, but let's see. Alright, we're still good. Into the thing. Reset it. Let's try it again. I mean, seems to be working. Seems to be working. Pull it in and out. I mean, I think I just fixed it, guys and gals. Might have, boom, never mind, got enough battery. It does. You gotta talk nice to it. That's what I do with the whole clock machine at work. Seriously, let's give it a good pat. Okay, good, Pat. Take care of her. I mean, you are the beast. You're pretty. You're very pretty. Very pretty. The folding box cameras like the 6. Oh yeah. I like those. I don't use many of the box cameras, to be honest. Not because I don't think they're bad. I love them. I actually semi collect them. If I find these cool ones, like I'll put them. You know, whoop, like there's one, and then there's another one, right there. Wait, it's backwards. There it is. I forgot that's still loaded up. I bumped the video. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I collect them. I don't shoot with them too much. I think they're super fun. Once you start shooting with an SLR, it's really hard to go back. You know, you look through a view, you can see what you're shooting, and I love that so much. Fits my needs so. And I don't have to worry. Well, that's why I like to use 600 film, because I can still use my SLR 680 or my converted cameras. I don't have to worry about the slow shutter speed. The box cameras, that's where they would shine. They shoot they shoot 600 film. I don't know, preferences. I bet the little push arm in the back that pushes the photo out is getting stuck. It's not that. It's the other one. It's the counter. That's where I was focusing the cleaning on and got it to work again. There's the push arm. Yes. Let me see if I can show you. Let's see. It's gonna be hard to see, but I'm gonna do my best. I'll show you guys what we are talking about. So down in here, let me get some light. Come on, can I get some light in there? Yeah. So right dead center in the back, I can't have a free arm to point it out, but there's a little pick arm at the top. That's what ejects the photo as you're taking the picture. Sometimes on these cameras they get bent upwards a little bit, and so as it's trying to pull the picture out, it doesn't work. So you just kind of bend it down and you can get a picture to come out. I was cleaning the 2 contact terminals as I showed you earlier, but right off to the right in the back, ooh, can I do this? I might have to switch hands. Here we go, switch hands. On the right side in the back, can I get it shined? There's another little another arm where it goes into the camera. I'm gonna try and block out everything so you can see it. So what you can see right now in the corner, it's hard to tell. That had a ton of like gunk on it, and I think that was getting stuck, and it wasn't registering that there was a pack inside. That's what I think the problem was. It wasn't the connectors. It wasn't registering that I was putting a pack in there, and so it was getting stuck. So I wiped it down, cleaned it up, and that's when the camera started working. So on the back of the camera, once you have one pack in here, there's no pack in there right now, so it is, well, the focus isn't set for this distance, sorry about that, guys. But right here it would show your counter. So once I put it back in, see, it's working now. So now it's registering 10 photos. Sorry, again, the focus isn't set for this distance. It shows 10. Well, I think what was happening was when I was putting the pack in, it didn't think there was one in there, so it didn't need to engage the motor to eject the dark slide. That's what was wrong. Because I think it's only some cleaning, but once I got most of that gunk off, it started working again. There you go. I thought the camera doesn't detect if there's something. See, bam, right there. Yeah. It does count 10 photos inside. Exactly. Boom, boom, boom. The pack should have 6 volts consistently. Turn off the flash. Yeah, I did turn off the flash. Did turn off the flash. Sing lullabies to him about Edwin Land and the time zero. Exactly. Should I just play Edwin Land in the background of him talking in general? But she seems to be working now. I think I got it. One day SLR. In the meantime, love my boxes. So the boxes, I don't want to be like talking mad trash about them, because I'm not. I do like them. I still shoot with them. It's just not often. My favorite one is box camera is my. I can't reach it, but it's an I-type camera, and it's the Stranger Things camera. I love shooting with that thing. That thing takes such cool photos. I don't know. The look of the pictures they get out of it, I just think it looks super, super cool. I do love shooting with box cameras. It's sometimes just hard to, you know, like you spend now $20 for a pack of film. You're like, I could throw it in an SLR and get beautiful photo, like super sharp. I mean, that's not even the reason I like SLRs. I did a video doing why I like shooting SLRs, but put one in here and you have the ability of nice, sharp, beautiful photos. You can expose things a little bit better on this thing, but just being able to see what you're shooting and focus on it. That's why. That's where the draw for me is. Being able to frame it and focus it. No guesswork. No guesswork whatsoever. But if you want to get an SLR, just shop around on Facebook Marketplace. Honestly, that's how I got all of my cameras. Yeah, all my SLRs. Except for one I bought off OfferUp. But all of these that you see, I found one shape or form off of Facebook Marketplace. No, this one I bought off OfferUp. I got it for $5. It had the leather was trashed, but it was brand new. Like they told me it was their grandmother's. They'd bought it and then never used it. It still has the box, and which I think is down there, and it has the leather pouch that slides into. And it's been sitting in a dresser for like 40 years or something like that. Some crazy thing. But this one I found a offering of a old photography studio that the guy retired, and he was just selling all his gear. It was all old stuff. Mostly, really just not amazing stuff, but there was still some good stuff. But this was there and on a shelf for $20. I had to drive an hour to go there, which was fine. I didn't know this was even there. I just saw the photography studio was closing. Why not check it out? But yeah, check out OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. Keep an eye out. You can find some good deals. That's how to get an SLR. Keep an eye out. The Stranger Things one step is dope AF. I got the Mando now. Mando is pretty sweet. I have a bunch of the film too. Still, I should probably shoot it because it is expired. But the Stranger Things camera, love it. I have a bunch of film still left over. I need to shoot it. It's like 3 years expired now. The new season of Stranger Things comes out this year, and you guys know I love Stranger Things. I do a Halloween episode or series every year, my Halloween special, and it's Stranger Things themed, all of them. So I'm gonna obviously do it again this year, but it'll probably be 2 Stranger Things going on this year because the new show is finally out. Season 4 is coming this year, so I will be doing some content around that. And there's a guy locally, he recreated Jim Hopper's Bronco. And he just has it out on display in his front yard with like this Demogorgon. A friend of mine sent me a photo of it. And it's just there year round, and I'm going to contact that guy and see about doing a cool photo shoot, or even letting me take it for a little spin, and get some cool video shot. Oh, I got fun stuff coming, man. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be sweet. I love my SX70, but some of the best shots were taken on a box camera. I would agree, for sure. I always like, how to explain this. The joy and the draw to instant photography is, or part of it is the not knowing what you're gonna get. You know, you're gonna look, you're gonna hit that button. You don't know what's going to come out. Like, once it's developed, you don't know. And even if it's bad, you're going to love it anyway. And the box cameras, I gotta say, I agree with you. Some of the best photos I've ever taken, not all of them obviously, but a good chunk of my favorite photos I've ever taken have come from box cameras. Especially that Stranger Things camera. I love that thing. And, spoiler alert, since you guys are here, you guys... You've made it this far, you stuck around watching this, I'm going to give you guys an insight. I'm planning a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a Stranger Things camera. I already have it. I found one. It's worth a lot of money. But I'm not going to resell it. I'm going to give it away. I was probably going to wait till October, though. But maybe I'll give it away sooner because the season's finally announced it's coming in like a couple months. So maybe I'll give it away for that. But I am going to be giving away a Stranger Things themed I-type camera this year. Stay tuned. If you want one, stay tuned. maybe I'll do a photo contest that way, and I'll be like the grand prize. Ooh, that'd be kind of fun. I don't like doing giveaways where subscribe. Once we hit a certain subscriber account, we'll do a giveaway. That draws the wrong crowd. It draws people that aren't going to watch your stuff. And yeah, it inflates your numbers, but that just hurts. It just hurts your channel in the long run. I would much rather do giveaways to people that are actually like part of the process, and then that actually want it and enjoy it and all that stuff. So maybe I'll do it as a photography giveaway, maybe like a Stranger Things photo shoot type thing. Do your best Stranger Things. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. I'll give that away. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. In the end, best camera is the one you have on you. True, and I try to bring one any chance I can, just in case. I feel like my SX70 is a diva. Yeah, like this guy. I mean, I just met her, but she can go either way. I feel ya. I feel ya. I feel ya. I haven't had any luck with Polaroid. I had a one-step bought from Amazon and it jammed constantly. Ooh. I bought an Impulse from Value Village. I remember, yeah, all our Value Villages went away, by the way. I'm sad about that. And it gets streaks 80% of the time. Clean your rollers if it gets streaks. Luckily, I haven't had any major issues with cameras not working properly, other than in this case, but it's just 30, 40 years probably of gunk on there, and it's caused it to stop working temporarily. But I've had pretty good luck. Only a couple times, like with my Impulse AF, the flash issue. There's that. But even with the I-Type, they've all worked except for that one camera. But we don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one. Oh my God! Yep. Oh damn! Yep. Dick pic Stranger Things contest. Well, I don't know about that one, but you know. Heck yeah, I was looking at them on eBay and was sad to see the Stranger Things camera prices. I know. They're so expensive. Fun fact. Here we go. About my Stranger Things camera. I almost don't even have it. Or should. It was part of a series I was doing, buy, selling, and trading, teach people how to do that on another YouTube channel that doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. It was called Geeks Life. Long story on that. One day I'll share. But I bought it off Facebook Marketplace for like $40, $50, something like that, years and years ago. Probably in 2018, probably 2018, maybe. And at the time, it wasn't worth much. It was still in the stores. You could go buy it. And the episode is out if you want to watch it. If you go to the homepage of this channel and you scroll down, you can see Flippin' Geeks. It was a show I did. I re-upload all those old videos on there. But if you want to watch it, you can see me going and buying it and doing that sort of thing. But I bought it with the intent of reselling it, and I put it away. But in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, I really, really, really want to shoot with that. So I'll pretend that like I forgot about it. So I just never listed it, and I almost listed it, and then in 2020 I started really just diving into photography. I'm like, no, I'm keeping that thing. But film's so expensive. But yeah, I bought that with the actual intent of reselling it. But now to buy one like new in the box, hundreds of dollars for that camera. Out of the box, even still fetches like $150, $200. Sometimes more. I've seen them for like $250. It's crazy. But yeah, I got one. I'm gonna give it away to you guys, because it is my favorite camera, and it's one of my favorite shows of all time. Not the favorite show of all time. It's up there. Stranger Things camera, you say? I got a I stepped right into this one. Sorry, I had to. No, you're good, man. You're good. It's my type of sense of humor. You're good. Wait, are they really? Because local stores still have one at retail. Where? Stranger Things camera? Which one are you talking about? You talking about Stranger Things camera? Because if you can go find one, go get one right now. Right now. Go there. To me in Europe, you get that thing right now. And if you wanted to resell it, do it. Pop it online. You can get some decent money. And fund your instant photography habit. I think I am going to bring back that aspect. Because I did a few videos on the channel last year about the buy-sell trading thing. To be able to fund, your habit of film. It's a great way to do that. But yeah, that's how you can do that. I literally did it today. I did do it today, but not for film. I did it for my other, what do I call it? My other addiction, basically. Not addiction. I have a video come out this weekend. I'm trying to shout out the title of it. I can't remember what I called it, but I collect vinyl records. And I've always done that, but I've really been diving in deep like the last like 6 months. And I picked up some. They were brand new seal. I got a super good deal on them, but I didn't really want them. There's 2 of them, and I ended up just taking them into a local shop today. Normally I don't do that because if you're trying to maximize your profit, don't take it to a reseller because they obviously have to resell it, so you're not gonna get the most amount for it. But I paid practically nothing for these, so any amount was like whatever. And plus, I was gonna do a trade, so I took it to a record shop. I got like $80 in trade for something I paid like $10 for, right? And or one of them was it was like $10 essentially. I got $80 for it all. And I just traded in and got 4 records for the 2. To me, that was fine. And I was able to make essentially a profit. Not really. If you really think about it, I paid $10 for these records, and of course I did buy an extra one just because I want to support local shops, and I always and I want them to stick around. I digress though. So that's a great way to do that even with instant film. I did a couple of those videos and I did pretty well, and I think I might bring that back. Let me know if you guys are interested, because I've got 20 years experience buying, selling, trading. I know a thing or two. It's all up here. I want to get it out there for you guys to learn to do it yourself. Go get it. Go get the Stranger Things camera right now. Just buy it. If you can get it for retail, because it was 120 retail American. Yeah, it was 120 retail American. This might have to be like an OnlyFans situation. It's what could it be called? I was gonna say just another OnlyFans, but it could be just another instant something. I don't know. Instant fans. I don't know. I'd love to get it, but strap right now, man. If you can get one at retail, whatever your conversion is, I don't know what it is, but it's 120 American. You buy it brand new. You could pop that thing on eBay for hundreds of dollars, so you could make double probably what you paid for it. Just saying. Just saying. 110 Swiss. I have no idea the conversion of that. Let's ask. Let's ask Skill Siri. 110 Swiss to USD. Siri, you screwed up. 110 Swiss to USD. They're not compatible. What? How you can't? Swiss doesn't convert? What is Swiss? It's not pounds. It's not. You guys use euros? What is it? I don't know. I don't know international currencies very well. I just bought a record off of a Canadian website, and it was $70 some. But like, if I converted it right, it was like $50. But it still shows 71 CAD that came out of my account, and I'm hoping that it's just like it's actually 50 some, like $50 converted. I hope. It was yesterday that I did that. Oh, so it is a hug. Okay. Instant regret. That's good. You can't delete it. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been over there. I want to go over there. I want to travel internationally. As far as I've gone is Canada. The Canadias, Canada. I went to Vancouver because I live in Vancouver. Yeah, I want to. So I drove from Vancouver to Vancouver. Vancouver, Washington is where I live. Vancouver, BC is 5.5 hours, 6 hours north of me. And so everyone thinks I'm from there anyway. So I'm like, I'm going there. I went with a friend of mine. We went to a Lego convention. I told you that story, guys. I told you my border story. That was fun. I think I might go back in October. There's a Black Keys concert, and they're playing up there. And I think that'd be pretty fun. A little nervous to book tickets out that far because I don't know about COVID. What if I can't go because they shut down the border? I'd lose all that money. So I might book closer to the day of the concerts and then just get crappy tickets, unfortunately. But I think it'd be just awesome to go see a band, one of my favorite band, Black Keys, are my favorite band, in another country. I think that'd be fun. Our C&D is terrible. It's been years since it's been good. So yeah, that was fun because when I went to the bank, when I did go, I went to my bank and ordered Canadian money. I still have some. Your guys' money is so cool looking. Like way better than ours. I'm just gonna grab it. It's right there. And I went to order it, and like, how much do you want? I'm like, I don't remember what I said. I said like maybe 300 or something like that, because I have a debit or credit card that I can use overseas, and there's no like fees for it to use it. But I asked for like $300, and I got like 400 something in Canadian. I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. But yeah, look at your guys' money. It's so cool. If you guys haven't seen Canadian money, like, it's sweet. There we go. Look at that. It is cool looking. So cool. And then I've got, yeah, look at that. I think it's freaking sweet. Yeah, that's it. That's the only ones I've got. And this is not what I meant to talk about today, but hey, it's fun. So yeah, I still got a bunch left for a trip up there. I was hoping to go this year again with some friends, but he doesn't have a passport. And I do believe you have to be vaccinated too to get in. He's not vaccinated. Yeah, you guys' coin money, so cool. So cool. I just checked Marketplace, and there is at least 2 Stranger Things 1 steps for $40. Get on that. get from what was it, from Parks and Rec? go on and get. Yeah, I would go get that right now. $40? Seriously. Yes, Instant Charlie, tell him. The venue should refund you. I had tickets to Jeremy Holt's, and they postponed, and I was able to cancel and get full refund because of COVID. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I might do that. I gotta look, because they're doing, if you guys know Black Keys, they're doing, they are playing in Seattle, which is 3 hours from me, north. I could go there. I just think it'd be so much cooler to see them in Canada. Because I can, there's so many cool places up there, too, that I want to go. My favorite TV show, like actual favorite TV show of all time, is Psych. And they shot, so if you guys watch the show, the Psych office is in White Rock, which is just literally over, like on the border practically of Washington and Canada. And I didn't know that. And when I drove up to Vancouver, I passed right by it. And like, I just want to go there and shoot some, photos of near the Psych office. I think it'd be so cool. And there's other cool shops up there. I would love to go back up and check it out. So I think it'd be fun to go up there again and watch my favorite band. But I'd have to go by myself. I don't know anybody that could go. I'll save them for next month, but money is going to be tight as well. Whole company has got COVID. Oh, shoot. This is a perfect time for you then, actually. Look at it this way. You could buy it and sell it and make money that way. I did that on the side for years working for people. Just hunting down deals on my off time. On my lunch break, I'd just be hitting Craigslist when Craigslist was still kind of a thing. It's around, but no one really uses it anymore, at least in my area. But I look Craigslist and OfferUp, and I would just search and find stuff and message people and set up times to meet them. And then like, if I had time on my lunch break, I'd literally go drive and meet them, or I'd have them come to my work, and I would buy it, and then I would just post put right back on either eBay or on Craigslist and just start selling stuff, to the point where I was making way more money than for myself than I was working at that job. And yeah, so I turned it into a full-time business before I even opened my retail store. So it was a full-time business, then it became an actual brick and mortar shop, and then I expanded that even bigger, and then sold it. In the end, I ended up selling the thing I created. But you can do it. You totally can do it. Come on now. Did it not work? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? Is it not working? Oh, there it goes. Weird. I don't know how you guys tell your money apart. It's all the same color. Well, maybe my camera wasn't showing it, but there was a blue. Yeah, there's a blue, purple, and green. The white balance on here might be messed up because I have this blue top from when I was working on this camera. So it could have been throwing the white balance off. Love your entertainment videos. Keep it up. Here in the UK, I can't find anywhere to get my 670 converted to 600. Just hope Polaroid don't abandon the film. I don't know. Who was it from Brooklyn? Who are you in here? Do you guys, if you're still here, do you guys take international orders? I believe Retrospect does as well. So those are the only two that I even know that does conversions. So those are options. They're not local, but you have to ship it if you want to get it converted. But thanks, I appreciate the other comment. Nickelback will be in your town soon. Get on that. Nickelback's coming to Portland? Like, for real? Oh, man. I don't know. I haven't looked. By the way, the Instagram RX-70 got one recently. It ain't worth the money. Ooh, so it can be sold SX-70 and I don't know. I've never used it. I want one. Why don't you like it? I do know it's, you know, there's two versions. Well, there's like a third one now because there's a wide version, which was the first one. Now they have square, but there's two versions of the wide. There's like a fully automatic one, and then there's one with some manual controls. Which one do you have, and why don't you like it? That would help. SX70 is worth, or RF70 is worth it. I have it, and it's amazing. I know you have it. I want it. I'm gonna steal it from you one day. I'm gonna find out where you live, and I'm gonna. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean the American money. Oh, yeah, for sure. American money is definitely boring. I'll be honest. It's not cool looking. The Canadian money is so cool, and it's plastic. It's plastic. Like it's the material is crazy. I think it's so cool. I wish our money looked like that. Ours, yeah, it's just all the same. It smells really bad. American money is all green. It is green. U.S. money is easy. We have big numbers on the bills. It's also good to know whose portrait is on what. Yeah, I think our money could look cooler. Our money could look a lot cooler. I think it's just very bland. But who carries cash anymore these days? To be honest, I don't know. I mean, I might have $2. Well, I have like $2 bills in my wallet probably. I don't carry cash anymore. All the bums that come up to me on the street and be like, "Can I have some money?" I'm like, dude, I literally don't carry cash anymore. I don't even know how you guys are staying in business if no one's carrying cash. The different color money is for drunk people. Like, I gave you 2 blues and 3 yellows. Yeah, that's funny. But I mean, what if you were drunk and you're trying to give out American money and you give away $100 bills and not even realize it? I'd rather be color coded, because when you're drunk, you can probably still tell the difference between colors. So there you go. Yes, you can wash it and it won't fall apart. Exactly. And the $100 bills smell like maple. Do they really? I mean, I have a feeling you're joking. But if you aren't, is it like a scratch and sniff? Because that's amazing. Yeah, oh my god, I've had. So people talk about, oh, maple syrup in Canada, and when I went up there, I'm like, yeah, I bet it's just whatever. It's good. Man, I had your syrup. I wanted to drink it from the bottle. I just wanted to chug that thing. It was that maple syrup. That is some good stuff. Man, nothing like what we got here. It's so good up there, and it's just everywhere. It's literally everywhere you go. It's just, there's a thing of maple syrup. You want it on your steak? You got it. Crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, I plan on going up there. I wanted to go last year, but it was still sketchy with the border. I think the border's open, but you do have to have your vaccine card to get across, and so I want to make that happen this year. That is on the agenda, and then of course I got a couple domestic trips coming up. No, they don't. That was a rumor going around when they first came out, though. Dude, could you imagine? That'd be so cool. That would be so like a scratch and sniff. Dude, I have a habit of carrying cash because I used to go to the antique shops all the time, and they only ever take cash. So in where are you at? I can't remember where you're at, but where I'm at, they like my area, like even like antique shops and mom and pop shops, they're running Square or PayPal card reader, or I think that's it. Those only two, or Stripe maybe, or then of course your regular processing systems, POS systems. But like I used a POS called Talic, and it worked with my bank. But yeah, in my area we don't really have that problem. Cash is kind of not flowing as much. Like when I had my store, there was only a few people that would bring cash. And and my friend Jordan, he only has cash. I think he only recently got a bank account, like within the past couple of years. But he gets his check cashed from his work and just carries it in his wallet. I'm like, dude, come on, man. What if you lose that? What if you're robbed? What are you gonna do? Shout out to you, Jordan. I know you don't watch these, but come on, man. I'm seeing you tomorrow, though. It is convenient because he always has cash no matter what happens. Oh, Alabama. So it was all old timers when I was younger, like maybe 2 years ago, and the first time it took one. Really, I mean that makes sense, honestly. From because I haven't been to Alabama, but like I've been to, Texas and like Tennessee, like those areas. Cash is still king over there for sure. On the West Coast, however, not so much. Like buying stuff off of Facebook or OfferUp. Like it's like, give me your Venmo or give me your PayPal or whatever, and just meet up. Like it's hardly any cash exchange. It's just like pulls out the phone, what's your Venmo? Boom, send right there on the spot, and there's no cash exchange, which is still kind of crazy to me. But yeah, my experience over there definitely. I'm more on the eastern side of the states. Yeah, and checks. Apparently over there, you guys do checks still. Crazy. We don't do checks. I don't know the last time I sent a check. The last time I sent a check was probably when I had my store, because that's how I paid rent. I would send a check to the landlord for the store. My landlord here at my place, I just send him Apple Pay each month. So yeah, no cash or checks. There was a maple syrup heist a few years. Seriously? Some guy stole $17.8 million worth of syrup from Quebec. I mean, the hype is real, guys. Canadian syrup is friggin' good. It's friggin' good. I saw a doc about that heist. Insane. I need to check this out. People are going to war for maple syrup from Canada. But I gotta tell you, man, literally, like I was at this like some. Not even not a fancy place, just like a diner, a regular old diner, nothing fancy. And they gave me some syrup, and I was like chugging it. I'm like, it was insane how good that was. So good, super good. But yeah, this conversation has gone off the normal topics, which is great. I love it. I love hanging out with you guys. What's up, David? Wow. Man, I used to do really good Owen Wilson. Wow. Been slacking. Wow. That was alright. I'm a little dry on my throat. Wow. Nah, failing. I used to do a really good Forrest Gump, too. But I'm not even going to attempt that right now. I'm not very good at that anymore. I used to be super good at Forrest Gump accent. You know what sucks? You know what really sucks with me? I can't have it anymore. Like, because I don't know, my whole life been figuring out what the heck I'm allergic to. I've done tests, I've done procedures, I've done so many things in my life. But right now I'm on a pretty strict diet when it comes to food, and I can't have carbs, and I can't have a lot of starchy stuff. So I haven't had any of the good stuff like pancakes and bread in like a year. I started this diet in February, March of last year, and massive improvement of my problems. But yeah, it sucks. So I can't even go enjoy it up there anymore. And it's not like I can have a cheat day where people are like, oh, just have a cheat meal. Yeah, whatever. No, I'm in physical agony from it. Sucks. It's no. I thought I had some left over. It's empty. But you know, when you drink some, there's still like some on the side, and it'll slowly go. You know, get back down there, and you get like this little sip. That's what I've been doing. But there's no more. There's none left. I wish it was never ending. But you know, I don't drink soda often. But you'll find out in the video coming up a little bit more about my soda. I don't want to spoil it. But I got video probably Sunday, probably Sunday. This weekend, I'll say. Probably Sunday. I must drink about 15 Dr. Peppers. All the Dr. Peppers I could drink. Man, I can't do it anymore. All right, let's see if it still works after all this time of talking. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm very proud. Thank you guys for pointing out that other little tab in the corner. I never would have tried that one. Makes sense. Yeah, that totally makes sense as to why. That's cool. So cool. You can have multiple syrup without pancakes. Let's just pour it, just drink it. pour some on the snow and use a popsicle stick to curl it in the snow, like outside. You guys doing that? Like, man. Canadians, man. Oh man, harsh diet. It's all worth it. Yo, yeah. So the diet sounds cool. I'm on a carnivore diet. So, you know, bacon, steak, eggs, fish, chicken, you know, turkey. What else? Other stuff. Other meat. Sounds fun. Gets old real fast. I've been expanding it though, adding in some other, some vegetables. Can't talk. Vegetables and things, but yeah, I'll start noticing issues. The problem is it's not like a food allergy. I don't have an allergy. It's just whatever the food I'm putting in can aid the situation of what's happening in there. Ease the symptoms, but regardless, also have the problems. I've had it my whole life. It sucks. Doctors don't know what the heck's going on, but it's massive amounts of pain and suffering. But there's been improvement on it since I started this diet, though, so that's good. Don't be getting in a battle. Manual version rangefinder is not great. Plastic copy. Which one are you talking about? But the lomography produces sharp images. Oh, you're talking about the yes, the RF70. Yeah, the reasons why. Rangefinder is not great. Interesting. Pics are sharp. Stop down, but the lomography produces sharper. Which lomography one? The wide? You're talking about the lomography wide camera? That's interesting. I don't know. I've never used the RF70 to know sharpness differences and things like that. I find that interesting. Rico, pop that answer. There you are. Take that win. Don't get me wrong. RF70 is great, instant cam, but the price is unjustified. Absolutely. That's why I don't have it. $1,000 for that thing, nearly, basically. Come on. By the way, fixing your lomography parallax issue. What? By the way, fix for lomography. Oh, I thought you meant me. Oh, I read that wrong. I was like, what? Attach an optical viewfinder on the top. Interesting. That's a cool tip. I don't have that camera anymore. It was a loaner from lomography. They sent it to me to do a review. In the snow outside, we do that. Man, you Canadians. You guys are crazy. Oh, God. Carnivore diet. Oh, why can't have veggies? So, what's my condition? Well, no one knows what it is. That's the problem. They've tried. I've done procedures and diets and things. I'm like, oh, you have celiac disease. Okay, I tried that. Oh, no, you're lactose intolerant. So do that. Oh, maybe you're both. Maybe you're lactose and celiac. So I did both. So no gluten and then no dairy. I did that for I did for 2.5 years, nearly 3 years was that. And then I switched from there and did a bunch of other diets and did procedures and they did, biopsies and tests and stuff. And they're like, you have IBS. Oh, cool. Well, how do you fix that? Eat more fiber. That's it. No help at all from any doctors, seen specialists. So I did order, I have it, got it a couple days ago. I need to do that actually. It's a food allergy at home test kit. You draw some blood, put it on this little sheet, and you mail it back, and they'll run it against like 250 different potential food allergies. So I'm gonna see if that's something. But yeah, carnivore diet, it gets old real fast. Real old, real fast. However, I'm not in pain as much. I'm a rangefinder guy. The glass lens on the RF70 is sharp AF. Just ask Chris. I've been spamming his DM. You have. I have seen your photos, and they do look beautiful. And you're the only reason, like, not the only reason, but like, you keep reminding me I do want to try that camera and want to buy it. But it's $1,000. Come on. And I've tried to work with Mint. Be like, hey, Mint, can I borrow it and do a video? And they're like, no response. I'll take Canadian AF phrases for 500, Chris. Canadian AF phrases. Like what? What do you want me to say? I mean, you can give me $500, I'll say it. I'm pretty sure irresponsible pics are not used as shooting rangefinders, and shorting wide open f8 is tack sharp. Gotcha. I can't read today. Today's been a weird day. It's one of those days where you walk into a room and like everything's like, I don't know how to describe it. Like every little thing happened. Like something will knock over or a camera will break. Everything I touch today, it's something weird. Something weird happened. It's been a very interesting day. My computer was doing weird stuff out of nowhere. Weird stuff. It's hard to explain, I guess. Yeah, I bet all my fave foods are vegetable. I do like vegetables. I've been implementing a little bit more of that the last couple months. But since I have cut out a lot of that stuff, even if you aren't allergic to it, your body kind of creates its own irritation to it. It's like a shock to the system if you just implement it back into it. So if I have, like on 4th of July, I had a burger, full on burger, which I can have, but I had a bun with it, and I felt that thing going through my entire body. It was not fun. Like, literally within 24 hours, I was feeling it. Typically, it's 48 hours. If I eat something as a test, I gotta wait 2 days before I know if I have some sort of problem with it. But without giving you guys too much, a TMI, but typically in the past, it's not so much anymore because of this diet, which is amazing. My day would start around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I would spend 2 hours in the bathroom. That's just part of my routine. And 90% of the time, the entire 2 hours would be pain and suffering in the guts area, and yeah, I just want to die every day. Every day since it wasn't so bad in high school, but once I graduated high school and got a little bit older, so probably around 20, probably when I turned 20. Yeah, 2021 is when it started getting really bad, really bad. And yeah, ever since about then, every day. I'm 32 now. So yeah, 10 plus years of every day. But I still had problems ever since I was in elementary school. I remember having these problems, but it was sporadic, and it got worse. I digress. That's not what we're supposed to be talking about today. I get you on. I can get you one with the lens kit for $600. That's a good deal. That is a good deal. Who has this for $600 with a lens kit? Is it the manual one or is it the automatic one? Because I want the manual one. You know me. I want the manual one. It was a joke about the surf and the snow comments. I bet it's good. It's funny. It's funny. I own two. I own an Epson RD1. I know rangefinder's glad you're happy with it. I know you're talking to him, but I'm reading it out loud anyway. Do another test then. Don't shoot wide open, or you guys are having your own conversation. So I'm like, what is happening here? Ouch, sounds like IBS and other stuff mixed in. You're a champ for living through it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, who knows? I've tried so many things. So many freaking things. We can get a fresh blanket. Wait, we just got a fresh blanket of snow. And you're talking to him. Yeah, we don't have any snow. We got like this much snow for like half a day. It's weird. We'll have some winters like that, but then we'll have winters where it's like snow, feet of it. Manual day, day. You've piqued my interest, but whose is it? Is it yours? Are you selling yours? Are you selling yours? $600 though, man. That's a lot of money for a instant film camera. You know what I mean? For $600, I could go buy a pretty, like a used, it'd be used. The camera you're watching this stream on right now. I bet I can find a black. So this is a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K camera. I bet I can find a used one for right around that price. Let's find out. Let's go on eBay right now. Because it's a few years old. It's a few years old, and there's a 6K out now. Magic Pocket Cinema 4K. Here we go. Filter. We're gonna go no filter. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you guys this. Here's eBay. Look at that. Okay, $800, but you get stuff. Let's find a bare bones one. That's a 4K. Okay, okay, maybe not $600. Okay, it's still packing. Because this was a $1,300 camera new, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Okay, interesting. Why are they worth so? Oh, COVID maybe. I wonder if COVID like caused them to be short supply. I have 3 of them. I should sell one. Interesting. Very interesting. But still, I could buy a camera, like a digital camera. That's the whole point of the whole thing. But that's a good deal on that camera, though. It is a good deal. I'm shooting F11. Never said it wasn't sharp. You guys are having your own combo. Friend selling his to fund an M6. What's an M6? Is it Canon? Talking about Canon M6? Either way, I'll think about it. But I don't know. That's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money on an instant film camera. But I will seriously give it some thought. I'll give it some thought. I'm not just gonna say no to that, because that's actually really, really a good deal. And plus, I want to do a video on that camera anyway, so it'd be a good opportunity. Even if I don't sell it, I could probably resell it and get my money back. Being from Alabama, Still Snow is about to see a Bigfoot, right? I bet. Has it ever snowed in Alabama? Probably not. You could probably buy the whole range of Instax cameras and have change. I know. I could probably buy a variation of like all the Polaroid SLR cameras for that price. I could buy a base SX70, the SX70 sonar, and maybe a semi-functioning 680. Maybe a 680 in this condition. All 3 of them for that price. It's hard pill to swallow. Hard pill to swallow for instant photos. You know, it's really hard. It's really hard to do. Why is this box been here the whole time? The whole show? Why is that there? Anyway. Oh, the Leica M6. Yes, that's why I knew. I was like, I know the M6. Why am I blanking it? I don't know. Yeah, the Leica M6. I think Leica's overrated. Just saying. Especially their instant camera. It's just a freaking Fuji Mini Instax camera, but you slap Leica on it. Ooh, hundreds and hundreds of dollars more. It's the same thing. Stupid. So stupid. So dumb. Wait, is it the Mini or it might be a Square? I don't know, but they have one, and it's way overrated. I know that's not what you're talking about, but just pointing it out. I literally went to reach for this, take a sip, but you know, there's nothing in that. All right, guys, that was super fun. We succeeded. I got my camera working. Hopefully, you guys learned something. And love you guys. Thanks for stopping by. We hit 6,000 subscribers today. So cool. I'm hoping to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That's my goal. But at the rate I was doing the math, I don't think I'll make it. Because it took me 3 months to gain another 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, 3 months. So I don't think I'll make it. But it's still my goal. So who knows what will happen. Let's try and make it happen, guys. I really appreciate it. Now, it's been there since you moved stuff around. Oh, okay. I don't remember even moving that there. It's a box of leftover 2020 photos. That's what's in here. Or photos from 2020 that I didn't have room for anywhere. If you take a look. Hey, look, Stranger Things. That's a cool photo. I need to find a box just for these. And it's a unique, it's a small amount of photos that just, I gotta find a spot for them. So, that's what those are. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it on up here. Whoops. I want to read that last comment and then we'll get wrapped. Yeah, being from Louisiana, I can understand that and agree. Ooh, yeah. Woo! 10 to 14 inches. I can imagine. Even us over here in Pacific Northwest, we're not fully prepared for snow because we don't get it often, but we do get every season of the seasons. So we have a summer, winter, and a spring. Maybe we get them all. But we don't get like feet of snow, like 3-4 feet, and it sticks around. It's rare, but it has happened. It has happened. So, and every time it does happen, we are not prepared. And the longest that we had snow, I think, was for a couple of months, and it stayed for like, we had like several feet of it for months. A couple of years ago, not too long ago. But we don't usually get it. We like skip sometimes, or like it's just summer still in December. Like last year, I think it was. No, it was this year. Yeah, well, 2021. Summer went into like beginning of December. It felt like it was like in the 60s, high 60s. That was unusual. Very unusual. I need those 3D printed crates. Yes. I have to fix my 3D printer. But once I fix it, I will be putting these up for sale. So pretty fun. That was the original intent. But when I get my studio, my big studio space, I am going to be having a print farm of printers and making cool stuff. I want to get back into that. I just don't have the capacity to do it here. Because if I have printers going, I can't record videos. And sometimes those printing things can be like hours at a time. So yeah, that's a whole thing I can get into later, but I want to get back into that stuff. I have so many ideas for products I want to make that I know you guys will love and can benefit from. And so yeah, that'll come once I get some more space. But yeah, these milk crates, it's not an original idea. I got this idea from Dave, my friend Dave, Nop Top. He was in here earlier. He came up with this idea. It was brilliant, and so I made one. And it broke my printer in the process. I printed one of these and it failed, and so I reprinted it and it worked, but it clogged my injector, or my print head. So I have to try to unclog it or just buy a new print head or extruder piece. So that's what's going on. But it's an old printer, so I might just end up buying a new printer anyway, because it's pretty old. I bought it in like 2015, 2016. So, anyway, I digress. We got 5 inches today. Crazy. You guys are still chatting along, having amazing conversations. So you guys, thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out with me. Fixed my camera. Lovely chats. I'm going to be doing weekly streams again soon. Hopefully every week. My work schedule is all over the place. So I'm trying to do weekly live streams. It might have to be on the weekends. I don't know. But it seems like the weekdays works great for you guys, which is cool. But I know over at Livestream Pros, the company that I'm with, we teach people to do it on your time, our time. Like if you're going to be streaming, you pick the day that works for yourself, not your audience. So I have to keep that in mind when I do it. Follow our own advice. But since I do a lot of work, for them, it's hard to really come up with a schedule. So I'm going to try and make a schedule and stick to it, so at least a week, or at least a stream every single week. So that's going to be the goal. I know I'm rambling. Yes. Those are coming soon. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to wrap it up. Remember, the contest coming Links are in the description to buy some of the supplies I use today. If you want to need to do this for yourself or just have these on hand for stuff, they are great and inexpensive, super cheap. It's like $4 or $5 for these. So, all right, guys. Oh wait, I didn't roll my thing. My credits. We got the credits coming in for members. If you guys want to become a member of the channel and help support, it's buying film. Because the film we talked about is expensive, so that's really what all that goes into, or other like things I use to make the videos. It all comes right back around. If you guys want to, maybe consider joining that, there's a link in the description, and you can join the print club while you're there. It's part of the same thing. You get a monthly photo sent to your door every single month. How cool is that? All right, guys, wrapping it up. Thank you. Where's my buttons? All right, bye.